Hello friends, welcome back to this playthrough of Fell Seal. I think that's what this is called still. Last time, we ran around and did some hunts. This time, we're gonna head over here towards Gogumbob City. Probably not gonna get there in this update, but we're gonna come as close as we can. We start off with this aqueduct. It is a very long bridge / aqueduct. Greetings, fellow travelers. That's a nice little spear you got there. Haha, no. Okay. A fight is brewing. We start on split sides of this aqueduct. The enemy seems to have a werewolf. A marked marked skills, Templar skills. He has execute. He counters with slow, so he's annoying. We have a vampire samurai with a bow. That's a fun choice. A druid who can use gadgets. A war mage who has knight skills. A mender who's got access to haste and slow and all that fun stuff. And then just a fellblade. Our team is going to be people who murder the crap out of things. So that'll be fun. The unfortunate part of going first is that if we run too far ahead, we're just going to end up with everything in range of us. Just trying to take it easy. I'm going to try to lure in one or two. We're going to see if they're smart or if they're not smart. They can do a decent amount of damage to us. The thing is, we do a more than decent amount of damage back to them. Welcome to Anadine is amazing. Turns out that Anadine is in fact amazing. I know people that have watched her murder things will be totally shocked by that. Friends, are you gonna come attack us? I like it when they come attack us. Started giving everyone drain life weapons because why not have drain life weapons? Also, cat just crits are just a hilarity. You'll notice she just causes every debuff. Normally, for what I'm told about this mission, you don't want to go too far forward because the boss, the 4 guys up on the final platform won't actually do anything until you get in their range. The thing is, boy, we don't care. Like, we just don't. He's throwing a rock at us, and we're doing this. Bonk, bonk. Should have just auto-attacked him. And that was that map. You'll notice by the amount of XP we're getting, we're actually more or less at the right levels for it. We got a special bonus, which I have no clue what that was. I don't think I did anything that would have warranted a special bonus. Unless killing the boss last is the special bonus, but that's just how you get more XP and more drops. Mark have a short lifespan because those guys' total damage together could have almost killed one person had we not had a healer and 8 drain life weapons. Seems like the Kawa are keeping everyone from getting to where they want to be. I do know that we do have to come back to this map if we want the treasure, because it's hidden. But next time, we're going to press forward with the red squares, because we want to do as much of that as possible. And then we open a crap ton of side quests later on. And if there's one thing I like, it's side quests. And apparently OBS is being weird. So probably need to move some stuff onto an external hard drive at some point here. We're going to the jungle. The big question is, do we need Bizarro? Turns out, Kyrie's actually more or less welcome in these parts. And oh boy, if it's not a bunch of troublemakers. Escape to the safe area. I guess we do not have to totally murderate everyone. This suspicious trapdoor might contain reinforcements. We want to get to these lifts. We may want to stand on this door. And I don't know if Kawa are a bizarroable thing that I still need, but there's a treasure over here. And we just happen to have a Bizarro. I guess Lana can come. And apparently we can change class while in this screen. Didn't know that. Didn't realize that. It's cool though. The downside is that means we have to re-equip sometimes when we're in this screen. I don't really know what to do with Katja. I think she's learned everything she needs to learn to be an efficient murderer. Like her base class plus dual wield plus some of the good passives makes her just a beast. She has counter shot. At this point, she's just, as everyone is, looking for things that give speed and crit. So that'll work. The big thing we have to do is Bizarro, who has to class change to something with hover, which I don't know what an arc afflictor is, but I'm sure we'll find out. Typically is Zotzit. Pectide also works. Dracon works, but we don't have but 4 of those essences. We gotta go find one more Dracon. It's telling me he's maxed his level on this class, and it's like, yes, I know. But I needed him to do the bouncy thing. I don't know how many people need to be at the lifts, but I figure we can at least clear the path better. I'm not overly worried. Also, things having Bull Rush is maybe not as good for them as they think. I am tired of it. Everything having access to Phoenix Ashes, though. I do like the Kawa portraits. I think they are hilariously cute and ridiculous. I'm a little sad that Katja is much worse with a sword than she is with any other weapon. Anadine, why? We got another Phoenix band. That gives us a Warren re-raise. Not worried about Kyrie's HP at all because she drains. I am sad when stuff hits us and can't be countered. Like boomerang bounce is just annoying. Reinforcements will keep coming until we get to those lifts, I think. I see no reason why they wouldn't. So we're just going to do our best to murder more things in a turn than they can put out in a turn. And since we didn't stop the trapdoors before, we can't stop the trapdoors now. Which is kind of dumb. But whatever. Yes, there is a Kawa in the water on either side. But they're dumb, so... Their best skill is almost assuredly boomerang bounce. kill one off to let Lana move on to this one. And on Kyrie's next turn, we get out of here. Got a Quarreler. We got a whole bunch of Kawa AP for Bizarro, and I'm not sure that does anything. And some Rackerjack AP because there was one or two of them there that we killed. And that is the end of the jungle. Only at about 20 minutes. I guess we can do one more map. Okay, that took about 20 seconds. I don't know if you heard me talking to myself or not, but OBS is taking 20 minutes or 20 seconds or so to stop recording as it goes. We have some class changing to do. Anadine has mastered Duelist, which means she's on to, I don't even know, what gives attack, speed, and crit? Speed, attack, evasion, and crit. Nothing really. I guess she can learn War Mage as well. I'm gonna miss her on whatever weapons she just had. As a War Mage, she's gonna start out... Oh, she knows enough stuff. The only other person that needs to change their class is Bizarro, who's just gonna go right back to... I guess Rackerjack. You'll notice coming along is this fun succubus thing, the Malcubus in this game. I have some plans for it, although I think by the time I finish my plans for it, it's gonna be too late to give a crap. But we'll be able to show off some of the silly things monsters can do. Mostly Bizarro and that Malcubus. Meanwhile, someone's learned Wizard by sitting on the bench and doing missions. Gotten 5 levels, and most of it has been from missions. Giving him like 65 at a shot. Although, I don't really notice them ever raising the experience when I look afterwards. So I don't know if it actually does. We'll save again. And we'll head into the God's Tier Wastes. Very few things are able to grow here. Hey look, it's more people. And they also don't respond to greetings, so... Poor Rainier. Rio did not like ketchup standing up for herself. Bet she'd be better at this whole negotiations thing. No, Akachi just wanted to flirt. Her portrait's cute, though. Okay, welcome to the God's Tier Wastes. Do you see a treasure chest? I see one treasure chest. I see a gambler sorcerer with a spear. It's a fun-looking shield. I guess they've seen us back from her Fire Emblem forays of Rio. We have a Ranger Knight. We have a Gadgeteer Scoundrel. We have a War Mage, who's also a Scoundrel. I guess there's going to be a lot of stealing items from us. And we have a treasure chest. Oh yes, there is one and only one reason I bring Bizarro to maps. Have you not figured that out yet? We'll bring Lana because she possesses a heal spell, just in case. These guys are fast. Boy sorcerers are mildly annoying. He did 20-ish damage to us. Our main goal here is to not kill everyone before Bizarro gets to the chest. Also, that's Bizarro's move, so it's not too hard. Turns out when you just put 4 boots on a guy, he goes zoom. Or no, he has 5 boots. He has 5 boots, one of which gives him Shadow Step. He may have outkicked his coverage. The Shadow Step movements in this game are really cool. They're just impractical for speed. Like, I do have it on the setting where everything goes twice as fast, all the walking and movement animations, and I still think they're slow. Boy, traps are fun. Katja, I can't wait for you to be off of swords as soon as possible. Can lose 25% of his health to give him +1 extra movement, but I'm not going to. Why are there so many traps? Is my question. Bonk. Bonk. Cleave. Bonk. Bonk. Let's see how much damage can you do. Pulsar. How are you alive? Oh. Oh. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Anyone actually taking a lot of damage? Yes, Rainier, because he stepped on a trap. Okay, so there's demons here. I admit I am surprised by that. Okay, you have to die. I know it all for one does. And I'm not a Zotset anymore. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Final Sting's really awesome, and I wish I still had access to it. Okay, we need to move off of those tiles, probably. So, why am I rooted? Well, so much for cleaving. You might have not wanted to stand next to people with counterattack. Okay, I think that thing's AE is targeting Kyrie and Rainier. ROY. Could I stop missing, please? I guess Barrage still goes off. Kinda wish you had Mass Heal too, but it's okay. Also, when in doubt, just assassinate things. What are the odds that Pizarro immediately dies to this little derp with a shield? 0. Okay. Okay, we do want Kyrie to move. She can, because she's not going to get another turn. Sad I don't have Final Sting on him. I do have Poison and Bleed. Which is a significant amount of damage. Okay, it should be at 1 HP after its next turn. Okay, Rainier. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, that was not a clean kill, but it was a kill. And that was 3 maps, so we can end for the day. Next time, we'll head into Gogumbob City. Thanks for watching. Y'all take it easy.